If they advertise a vacancy in any company, they know what they're looking for.
Yes, sir.
There are qualifications and criteria. You want to employ a husband. You want to employ a wife. What are you looking for? If you don't know what you are looking for, everybody qualify. At the beginning of relationships, discussions are discoveries. As a relationship is maturing, discussions are decisions. When you start interacting with somebody, you are probing into the person. You are probing, you are asking questions, you are going on. But at a certain time, as relationship transition, when the person is talking, please understand he's defining life for you. You didn't hear me. I told you of the young girl that came to me and was crying. She graduated from medical school, just finished her internship or whatever they call it. And the husband, the day she graduated, the husband said to her, you're welcome, and we thank God for you, and all of that. He said, but it's now time for you to settle down as my wife. He said, what do you mean? He said, you're not working anywhere. I just wanted you to become a doctor first. And then they started fighting about it. She told her parents, she did everything, and the husband insisted, if we're going to continue the marriage, you're not going to practice. He said, you can't go to a hospital and just be, no. My wife cannot be doing that. It looked like a joke. Oh. And then it became a battle. So she came to see me. Now a member of the church. Talk up, talk down, and all that. I said, when you people were courting, was there issues about it? He said, no, we didn't discuss that. But once in a while, he will say he doesn't like the way the medical doctors who are women spend late nights in hospital, and then the treating men, treating women, and all of that. He will mention that, and we just laugh about it, and all of that. I said, as relationship is maturing, discussions are decisions. They're not hearing me. Always learn to listen to what people are saying. As a relationship is maturing, they're not hearing me. That's why people say, no, I wasn't expecting that. No, you were expecting that. When the man is talking about his parents, talking about his sisters, talking about his brothers, talking about his people around him, talking about his friends, he's telling you the decisions he's making concerning both of you. When the girl is talking, decisions are coming up. Be sure at that point. Have you ever noticed that when you are gisting and all of that, as relationships are maturing, opinions about marriage begins to become more pointed? You know, this is what this person thinks, so this is what this person believes. That's what you should watch out for. So as a young lady, at that point, ask questions that will draw out his vision, so it can be clear, what is this guy's plan for life? Don't sit back and hope that he has a plan. And listen to me again. As relationships are maturing, let me come to ladies first. You need to understand that the discussions also begin to change. When both of you started, you were boyfriend and girlfriend, brother and sister, whatever you designated yourself. And they are carrying on. So you argue about this, talk about this, gist about this, and all of that. But as it's getting toward the altar, please, those normal arguments and others should begin to go down, and you begin to allow his voice to rise over your own. Why many relationships break at that point is because the man is afraid of marrying a woman who won't submit. But he doesn't know how to communicate that. So you used to argue 1 year ago, and any small thing, both of you argue. That was girlfriend. That was church friend. But right now he's looking at, when I say something, how does she react? I don't want to get home to a woman that be quarreling me and arguing me. Every point I raise is an argument. And then suddenly the man begins to withdraw, and all that. Everything gets him annoyed. He is signaling that relationship is transitioning. Now, at that point, when there's an argument and a discussion, you share your opinion, and then you back off and allow him take a lead in decision making. And then suddenly he finds out, I have a woman that can submit. Not a woman that shares her opinion, insists on opinion, argues about opinion, stands her ground, and then suddenly you say, but why is the man walking away? He's walking away because the relationship has transitioned and you didn't know. Because the biggest fear of most men is marrying a woman that's an argumentator. Maybe you didn't know that this submission thing is heavy in the heart of men. The 90% of homes that break is not for adultery and not for breaking somebody's head. It's just arguments. Every time she has an opinion. And when I say this is what I think we should do, she turns it upside down and the quarrel begins. And the moment am I wasting time talking to you here? Young girl, listen. Most people that say, I don't understand why, we are thinking we're going to get married, and he backed up. We're thinking we're going to marry. They never understood when transition happened. That this is no longer discussion of friend with friend. This is discussion of husband and wife. In his mind, he's checking you up whether you can be the wife he wants. But you are still thinking that you are talking at equal level. When marriage comes, woman expresses her opinion, but the man has a final say. And if you didn't learn that in that courtship, your relationship must break. This is why some people say, I don't understand. People just walk away. I need deliverance. You don't need deliverance. You need to get wisdom.